Across America's heartland, farmers are facing a deepening crisis. Their once independent livelihoods are now increasingly controlled by a corporate behemoth, John Deere. These farmers, the backbone of our country, find themselves ensnared. Ensnared by the very machinery that promises efficiency and progress. John Deere's stranglehold on repairs has left farmers with few options and growing frustration. They are dependent on John Deere's authorized repair network, facing high costs and long delays. The situation is critical. Farmers are struggling to keep their equipment operational, their harvests on time, and their aspirations alive. In rural areas, murmurs of discontent are growing louder. Farmers feel neglected, their concerns dismissed by a corporation seemingly more focused on profits than the people it serves. The very essence of American self-reliance, the ability to repair what you own, is under threat. This issue extends beyond tractors and combines. It's about the heart of American agriculture. It's about fairness, a level playing field, and ensuring that those who feed our nation have the tools they need to thrive. The long-standing tension between John Deere and American farmers has reached a breaking point. In a groundbreaking lawsuit, the Federal Trade Commission has accused the agricultural giant of anti-competitive behavior. Central to the issue is John Deere's tight control over equipment repairs. The FTC claims these restrictions are meant to suppress competition and benefit John Deere at the farmer's expense. The lawsuit has sent ripples through the agricultural sector. Farmers who have long felt powerless now have a glimmer of hope for change. The FTC's move is seen as a beacon of hope, signaling that farmers' concerns are finally being acknowledged. Could this be the pivotal moment when corporate power is held in check? The legal battle ahead is expected to be lengthy and challenging. With its vast resources and legal team, John Deere is a formidable adversary. However, the FTC, driven by the farmers' plight and the principle of fair competition, is committed to seeking justice. As the legal clash between John Deere and the FTC intensifies, another storm is brewing on the horizon. Former President Donald Trump, known for his unpredictable and often fiery demeanor, has entered the fray. In a politically charged move, Trump has threatened to impose severe tariffs on John Deere products. His justification? To penalize the company for relocating production overseas. Trump's tariff threats have sent shockwaves through the farming community. Farmers, already struggling with repair issues, now face the prospect of skyrocketing equipment prices. While Trump's protectionist policies aim to safeguard American jobs, they risk backfiring dramatically. If the tariffs are implemented, they would increase costs for farmers, making it even more challenging to compete globally. The irony is striking. Trump, who promised to put America first, may end up harming the very people he vowed to support. The lawsuit filed by the FTC against John Deere has revealed significant internal divisions within the commission. Leading one faction is Lina Khan, the outgoing FTC chair, known for her strong stance on consumer rights and her criticism of corporate dominance. Khan sees the lawsuit as essential to curbing John Deere's alleged monopolistic practices and promoting a fair market for farmers. Opposing her is Andrew Ferguson, a Trump appointee who disagrees with the majority's stance. Ferguson contends that the lawsuit is premature and lacks adequate evidence. He advocates for a more diplomatic approach, emphasizing negotiation and compromise over legal action. The conflict between Khan and Ferguson underscores the deep ideological rift within the FTC and the larger debate on government regulation of corporate conduct. It's a battle between two visions, one that emphasizes consumer protection and competitive fairness, and another that prefers a laissez-faire approach, trusting the market to self-regulate. Section 5, Deere's defiance, a corporate giant, stands its ground. John Deere, a titan in the agricultural sector, has reacted to the FTC's lawsuit with a blend of indignation and defiance. In a meticulously crafted statement, the company vehemently denies any misconduct, labeling the FTC's claims as unfounded and without basis. John Deere asserts that its repair policies are in place to safeguard farmers, ensuring the safety and reliability of its machinery. The company contends that permitting unauthorized repairs could result in faulty machinery, endangering farmers and compromising their harvests. John Deere's defiant position is a calculated risk. The company is wagering that its substantial resources and legal expertise will be sufficient to outmaneuver the FTC. However, the stakes are significant. A court loss could compel John Deere to revamp its repair policies, potentially costing the company millions and setting a precedent for other industries. Section 6. The global chessboard. Trump's trade war backfires. Trump's proposal to impose tariffs on John Deere products marks a significant escalation in his ongoing trade war. What started as a series of retaliatory measures has evolved into a full-scale economic conflict with global repercussions. If these tariffs are enforced, they would disrupt supply chains, increase consumer prices, and harm the global economy. Perhaps the most significant impact of Trump's trade war is the damage to America's reputation as a dependable trading partner. Trump's unpredictable and often erratic actions have created uncertainty and distrust among America's allies, who are now seeking economic partnerships elsewhere. The trade war is a lose-lose situation, negatively affecting both the US and its trading partners. It's a reckless gamble with the global economy, one that could have extensive and lasting consequences. Section 7. The price of protectionism, American farmers in the crosshairs. While Trump's protectionist policies aim to safeguard American jobs and industries, they are backfiring. Tariffs on Chinese and other foreign goods have increased costs for American businesses and consumers, driving inflation and stalling economic growth. The impact of Trump's trade war is most deeply felt in rural America. Farmers, already grappling with low commodity prices, rising input costs, and extreme weather, now face retaliatory tariffs from China and other nations. China, once a major buyer of American soybeans, pork, and other agricultural products, has nearly stopped its purchases. This loss of a crucial market has devastated American farmers, pushing some into bankruptcy and forcing others to reconsider their futures. Trump's trade war is a betrayal of American farmers, inflicting self-harm that weakens the agricultural sector and endangers the livelihoods of those who sustain our nation. Section 8. A looming threat, China's opportunity in the wings. As John Deere faces legal issues and the repercussions of Trump's trade war, a new competitor is rising from the east. Chinese companies, seizing the moment, are increasing their production of agricultural machinery to capitalize on John Deere's struggles. These Chinese firms, often backed by the state, enjoy a significant cost advantage over their American rivals. They benefit from cheaper labor, government subsidies, and more lenient environmental regulations. As John Deere's reputation suffers and its products become pricier, Chinese manufacturers are poised to take advantage. They offer farmers an attractive alternative, affordable equipment with the promise of readily available parts and service. The emergence of Chinese agricultural equipment manufacturers presents a long-term challenge to John Deere's market dominance. It's a clear reminder that, in the global market, no company, regardless of its power, is safe from competition. And as the trade war continues, the balance is increasingly shifting in China's favor.